everyone. It's now 2 o'clock and I want to officially welcome everyone to our event today. My name is Bonnie and I'm from the college's events team and I'm your host for today's amazing event. Already I see so many people's cameras on and their fur pets are here with us today. So again, friendly reminder, we ask that you please mute yourself just as we go through everyone's introduction, but we do encourage your camera to be on because we want to see you, we want to see your pets, and it's great just to see our community together for an amazing event like this. And as mentioned, our chat is open here. Our amazing events team is monitoring the chat, so if you have any technical difficulties, any issues, feel free to message the chat or also private message them as well. So our chat is available there. If you haven't seen that function already, it's on the bottom and it says chat there. And then we will have an opportunity at the end for you, our attendees, our learners, to say hello to us. So if you do have any questions or comments or you want to introduce your pet at the end, there's a raise your hand function and you can find that on the participants tab there. So till that time, I ask that you please remain muted. So I'll give everyone a couple of seconds to familiarize yourself with all these fantastic options. And again, there is a reaction emoji, so you can either, for example, give a thumbs up, a clap, and feel free to share all your positive energy during this great event. And I've lost my co-host Chili, so I'll try to find him again at the end of this. But if you don't see Chili again, he's just grumpy because he just turned 1 and he's trying to figure out his life. Here. Perfect. Okay, and I see some amazing comments in the chat box already, so keep them coming. We are reading them, send your positivity to us, and we love chatting with you. And now that we've gone over kind of the house rules for today's awesome event, we're about to begin. So welcome to Virtual AC Day 1. And this is a very special dog cafe featuring Algonquin's very own dog squad. And I see so many furry faces already. This is so exciting. I don't think I've seen so many furry faces all in one place on a Zoom call yet. So this is amazing. And hopefully you're taking some screenshots because I'm taking some screenshots as well. This is amazing and we can't wait to share this with the community. And this is being recorded as well. So if you want to watch your furry pet later, feel free to do so. And we can't wait for the community to see this first virtual dog cafe. So we'll have a chance to be introducing each one of our dog members, our dog squad members. And when your name is called, feel free to unmute yourself and then do a little bit introduction on yourself and your dog, your friendly pet as well. So now I would like to introduce Laura from the AC Hub to officially kick off the event.
Thanks, Bonnie. Hi, everyone. My name is Laura. This is Winston. Winston is not part of the dog squad, but there is a Winston actually on the dog squad. But my Winston's fur brother, Emerson, was a member of the dog squad. I actually lost Emerson about 3 weeks ago. He passed away just due to old age. He was 15. And that's a little photo of me and Emerson. But it's been a tough couple weeks without him, but the community of the dog squad and the amazing outpouring of support has been just so wonderful and such a testament of what a strong community we have at Algonquin and with the squad. And Winston is behaving like Chili, and I'm just going to give him his cookie and send him on his way. So before we get to meeting the dogs, I just want to tell everybody a little bit about the dog squad in case you're new to Algonquin and not familiar with the squad. So we are a group of Algonquin College employees whose dogs have all been assessed and trained to be therapy animals. The squad started in 2019 with 7 furry friends, and now we have grown to over 18 dogs, and we extend to all 3 Algonquin College campuses. So the dogs come to campus with their owners. They'll go out on duty and visit with staff and students for part of their day, either walking around the campus or setting up in a particular location where people can drop in and visit with them. We have 3 wonderful student ambassadors who work with the dog squad to make sure that the shifts go smoothly, and they help educate the college on the program as well. So the goal of the Dog Squad program is to support and enhance mental health and the well-being of all of our learners as well as our employees at the college. Therapy dogs, I'm sure everybody already knows this, but therapy dogs have been proven to reduce stress, bring a greater sense of community and engagement. And let's be honest, no matter what kind of day any of us are having, I think we all know a little scratch on the head, a little wag of the tail always brings a smile to our faces. And so although we know we're not physically together right now, the Dog Squad is still very active. So if you don't follow us on social media, I highly encourage you to do that. You can follow us at AC Dog Squad, and you can see photos and videos of what all the Dog Squad members are up to while they socially distance. Okay, so that's a little bit about the squad, and I know you're all eager to meet the pups, but first I would like to introduce Jane Madigan. So Jane is our official Dog Squad trainer, and she has worked extensively with all of our Dog Squad teams. Jane is a canine expert, author, and the owner of Inspired Canines. She's part of the Algonquin College Animal Healthcare Advisory Committee, and she's spent many years training service animals. I know we could not do what we do on the squad without Jane's expertise. So thank you, Jane, and I'd like to pass it over to you to say a few words.
Thank you, Laura. Yes, Buddy's just disappeared, so I'll see if I can call him back onto the couch. Buddy, here, bud, you want this? Here you go, come here. I'm bribing him, come on. There we go, there we go. Turn your bum round. This is Buddy, he's my guy. He likes social distancing, so he never comes to the college. Anyway, I've had many years, over 20, 25 years working with service dogs, mainly guide dogs for the blind in the UK and over here in Canada. And before that, I worked extensively with horses. The Dog Squad is amazing, and I love working with all you guys and your dogs, and what it can bring to the college and the people, and what I've seen has been absolutely amazing. And you know, the training of the dogs, it's not just about obedience training, it's getting them used to the different environments of the college, the different sounds and smells. And that's what my job is, to ensure that the dog and the owners are comfortable in all the environments while they're saying hello to you. So you may see me around the campuses just monitoring, making sure everything's okay, and you're very welcome to come up and ask me any questions that you like. I'm always open for questions. It's a shame that the virus is around and I can't see everybody. However, soon, very soon, come the fall, we'll all be back together and seeing each other. But I miss you all, and I hope to see you soon, and I hope you're all keeping well. Bye.
Awesome, thanks, Jane. And without further ado, because I can tell all of our learners who have tuned in, it's that moment where you get to meet our Dog Squad. So give me 1 second here. So I'll be introducing each owner and their furry companion. And when I do call upon you, feel free to unmute yourself and introduce yourself and your pet. So first up, we have Amber and her furry pet, Lexi.
Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Amber Schuler-Toll. I'm the coordinator of the Student Learning Center, and with me, and our favorite part of today is getting to meet Lexi. So Lexi is part of the Dog Squad. She is an 8-year-old black lab. She's an English lab, which means she's not quite as big as what maybe you normally get used to see with the lab. And Lexi joined the Jog Squad this past January, and we're very, 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 very excited. She loves, loves, loves being a part of the Dog Squad. In addition to touring the college as one of her new favorite activities, Lexi also loves to go swimming. She loves to play with her toys. She loves to walk. Mostly she likes to get into a little bit of mischief. So Lexi loves people a whole bunch. And she has a tendency to do things like if we are in the car and if my partner and I dip out quickly to, go grab a coffee, she's been known to hop into the front seat of the car and honk the horn at anybody that's walking by to get their attention. She loves it. I don't know if everybody else does, but she just wants to see everybody. And so she really misses everybody on campus. She misses Jane. Hi, Jane. And can't wait to see everybody back on campus again. And so she's going to give a big wave, and say thanks so much to everybody for joining in.
Awesome. Thanks, Amber and Lexi. And next up on the Dog Squad, we have Tara and her furry companion, Piper.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining. I think this is a really neat way to keep doing what we all do. So thanks to the events team for sure. That's awesome. So this is Piper. She is a 4-year-old Cairn Terrier. Jane can attest to the fact that she's extremely stubborn. However, she does love people and loves her work at the college and isn't enjoying social distancing because she likes to run up to every single person she meets and she's not allowed. So she's found that kind of challenging. Piper loves squirrels and being outside. She would spend the whole day outside if she can. But Cairn Terriers are diggers and runners, so they never can go off leash because you will never see them again. So she's tied up outside a whole lot, and she's getting kind of lazy in her old age. Ever since she turned 3.5, she's getting kind of lots of sleepy time. But she's a good girl, and she loves her peeps and loves her family, and she's very loyal. And she can't wait to come back to the college and see all of her friends. She really loves the people in finance. I work in human resources in the C building, and she loves to go visit the people in finance. They always seem to have treats for her. So hopefully we'll be able to see you guys all on campus in the fall, and thanks for joining.
Thanks, Tara and Piper. And next up, we have Andrea and her adorable furball, Fozzie Bear.
Hi, everyone. My name's Andrea, and I'm a disabilities counselor at the Center for Accessible Learning, and this is Fozzie Bear. He goes by Fozzie for short. His nicknames also include Foz, Fozman, Fazuli, Cute Face, really anything. He is a rescue, so we don't actually know his exact age. He's about 5.5 or 6, and because he's a rescue, we don't actually even know his breed, really. So we think he has part Shepherd in him, part Collie, part Bernese Mountain Dogs. Everyone really has their own guess. Fozzie likes to be outside. We're outside right now. He likes to chase balls, anything that squeaks. He loves a hose, a water hose, and try to eat the water. It's actually pretty hilarious. He also loves to de-stuff any stuffed animals, and he'll do so very meticulously. He loves snuggling, and he really does miss coming on campus and seeing all his friends and students and just cuddling up kind of like this. And that's it from us. It's so nice to see everybody.
Awesome. Thanks, Andrea. That's an adorable view that we just got there. And next up on the Dog Squad, we have Nicole and her fur pet, Luna.
Hello. Now I just have to get Luna to pay attention because I just gave her a treat. But this is Luna. And I am Nicole. I'm one of the counselors in counseling services. And Luna and I very much miss being on campus. Luna especially is not a fan of social distancing because she thinks that every human is one that should touch her. She really, really enjoys every person coming up to her and spending time with her. So we're really struggling with that. But she is very much enjoying that we are now allowed to have her off leash, and we've been on a couple of trails recently because she really likes to chase squirrels. And she has great recall for a dog that likes to chase squirrels. She'll never go too far away from him. And Luna's just celebrated her 11th birthday, so she's getting old, but regardless, she's still got lots of life left in her.
Thanks, Nicole. And again, to everyone that's tuning in, we do have a chat function available. So feel free to connect with our community and type a little awesome messages to our dog squad. We'll be sure to share that with everyone. And next up on our list, we have Joanne and our little friend, Leo.
Hi, everybody. As she just said, this is Leo. Leo is a almost 13-year-old Yorkshire Terrier. His birthday's in June. I'm Joanne Kalman. I worked for years in financial services as a financial analyst, retired, and then came back to the college on contract with Connections, the campus store, as a financial consultant. I can't stay away from the place. So Leo and I love being part of the dog squad, and we're missing it terribly. He just doesn't understand the social distancing at all. Hard to explain it to a dog, and he's always more than welcome to try and go greet whoever, and I'm pulling back on the leash trying to make sure that he stays safe. So it's a tough time, but he's looking forward to getting back on campus and seeing all his friends. Leo likes to run around here and play fetch as long as I have a treat at the end. Once I run out of treats, he's off onto some new activity. Right now, he just likes to be able to sit and look out the window and see all his buddies and go for walks in the neighborhood. He's missing all of you, and we're looking forward to getting back on campus and being able to give all his famous licks to everybody. Take care, all.
Thanks, Joanne, and we can't wait to get some licks from Leo once we're back. And next up, from our favorite president, Claude Brûlé, and his adorable furry friend, Seamus.
Hi, everyone. Am I unmuted?
No, you're awesome. Ready to go.
All right. Well, we're so happy to be here. It's awesome to see all of you. I don't think we've ever had the group physically on campus all together like this. So it's great to have a chance to meet all of the dog squad members and their owners. So this is Seamus. Seamus is 6 years old, and whoa, he's past his nap time, so he's starting to yawn here. Wow, he's got his little tie on. There we go. He loves to cuddle a lot. He loves to snooze a lot, and he likes to eat a lot. So he's probably a little bit big for a Shih Tzu because he loves to eat. See, if I put a treat in front of him, it's like, oh my God, treats. Yeah, that's his main hobby is eating. He's a purebred Shih Tzu. His claim to fame is that he comes from a breeder in Guelph who was featured several years ago in one of Rick Mercer's programs. So if you know Rick Mercer, he goes around the country and does different kinds of shows, and he happened to do a show on the Canadian Canine when they were in Campville, and the owner that we got the Seamus from was featured on his show, so it was kind of his claim to fame. There you go. So that's not him being shown, but I think it was his grandfather who was on the program. Seamus doesn't know how to bark, so he kind of owls. And there's some Shih Tzus do that. So his brother, he's not his real brother, but his brother Darcy, who's also a Shih Tzu, will bark at things, and that'll get him going. But he doesn't bark, he howls. So if you ever want to see what that looks like, if you just go on YouTube and you just dial up Cody the Shih Tzu, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's pretty hilarious. It's like a human screaming. So it's kind of his claim to fame, not barking, but screaming. There you go. So that's Seamus. He can't wait to be back on campus, see everybody, especially everybody in my office who always like to cuddle him and give him treats. So, and you get to see Monty again when we get back. Yeah, well, you'll see him today. Anyway, that's it for us.
Thanks, Claude. And I'm pretty sure I know what I'm YouTubing after the session is over, and I'm sure everyone's going to be doing the same. And next up, we have Satwinder and her gentle friend Taz.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Satwinder. I teach in nursing studies. And this is Taz. He's 6 years old, and he loves to share my carrots with me. He is, we rescued him from Brockville 5 years ago. He was a rescue, but we're not sure exactly what happened to him because he came to us and he was a very happy little dude. And fun story. So we let him out because the weather's so beautiful. Now we just let him out at bedtime for his nighttime pee. He came back in 2 weeks ago and had been sprayed by a skunk. So in social distancing and everything closed, we had to make a baking soda, hydrogen peroxide, detergent soap for him. And did you know that there's no hydrogen peroxide to be found in this whole city, except if you look in the very back of your cupboard, you will find a big jar of hydrogen peroxide. So he's had about 3 or 4 baths, and he's starting to smell a little bit better, but it was quite stressful for us because it was kind of the height of social distancing. So it was a little tough. But yes, so one of the favorites that he loves to do, and I'll show you, to chase the ball. Right? All right, here goes. And he'll be back lickety split. Come on, Dad, come on back. Come on. Show us the ball. There he comes. Good work. All right, drop. Good job. You did a good job. See you, everyone.
Thank you. And next up, I would like to introduce Tracy and her handsome friend, Monty.
Hi, everybody. So my dog has crashed. There he is. He's on a food coma right now. I think I've been feeding him some treats just to keep him around. So he's passed out. Yeah, you, Monty. So Monty is about 3.5, well, he'll be 4 in June. So he's one of the younger dogs on the squad, and one of the bigger dogs too. He goes by the name of Monty, but we call him all kinds of different names. I call him Monty Bear. One of my sons calls him Mr. Man. My husband calls him Monster. He gets Goofy Bum. He gets all different kinds of endearing little names. And the things he likes to do the most is he likes to chase squirrels. If you say squirrel, he'll generally get up and just run through the screen and out the door. Or rabbits. He likes rabbits too. We have quite a few of those in our neighborhood. He does like his treats. And the funny thing about this big guy, is that he's afraid of the dark. So for him to do his business at nighttime, we have to make sure that he either goes out before it's dark or that we go out with him, because he'll literally stick his nose at the door and look around, and you try and push him out and he puts on the brakes, he will not go. So he's a big dog, but he is a big scaredy cat, really. He just, I don't know, big things scare him. Garbage cans, fire hydrants, they scare him. So he's a gentle giant for sure, and we love to have him. He does tend to do a lot of sleeping, as he's doing right now. Monty, would you like a treat? Yeah, you know that word. That's one of his favorite words. He knows that one for sure. But that's about it. That's Monty. He's friends with all dogs, basically, and he's quite looking forward to seeing Seamus when we get back into the office. That's it.
Awesome. Thanks, Tracy. And thank you again for everyone that's tuning in. We still have a few more dogs to introduce, but again, I encourage any of our learners that have tuned in to take advantage of our chat function. I'm seeing a lot of awesome messages that are coming through, so keep that going. This is a great way to stay connected with your community. And next up, I'd like to introduce Shelly and her adorable little pet, Jessie.
Hi, everybody. My name is Shelley Doherty. I am a project manager and I work in the ITS department in Algonquin. And we also volunteer for the AC Dog Squad. And this is my dog, Jessie. And she is a British Bulldog and she is 7 years old. She's one of the original 7 of the AC Dog Squad. So she really knows what she's doing now with all the students and everything. And she loves it on campus. She loves coming to my desk and then being able to sleep underneath. So if you go onto the AC Dog Squad Instagram page, there's some links there as well to see Jessie snoring. So she's really loud. She loves her lovies. She loves to play with these and suckle on these. She loves people. She is a definite people person. And bulldogs are known for being social dogs, and they need their people. They really need their people. And she loves it when we get company. So if you didn't know bulldogs, they sleep a ton. So I'm really surprised that she's actually up right now. So she sleeps a ton, but bulldogs have short spurts of energy. So she just loves company. She'll be excited for 5 minutes and then she'll go sleep. So she's perfect for the dog squad. She says, all the students, come visit me. You come see me if you want to have a pet and everything like that. So she'll just sit there and lap up all the pets.
Awesome, thanks, Shelley. And next up on the dog squad, we have Natasha and her cutie, Hugo.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Are you? Oh, perfect, because I was having a little bit of audio trouble at the beginning. So this is Hugo, and he is a 11-year-old Pugalier. He's gone now. I'll get him back with some treats. We were so happy to join the dog squad, and we are anxious to get back and resume our duties once it's safe. Come, Hugo. One of Hugo's favorite things to do is definitely take good walks. We've been doing a lot of trail walks. Sit, sit, Hugo, sit. Good boy. So lots of trail walks, lots of exploring, which has been super fun. He desperately needs a haircut, so we are looking forward to the groomers being back open. I would maybe take a chance and cut his hair, but he's a little bit stressed out by haircuts, so I don't want to cause him any more stress, so we'll just wait for the proper trained groomer to do it. This is one of Hugo's favorite chew sticks, although right now he might not be interested in it. And we are kind of keeping safe at home. He's having lots of cuddles and snuggles from his 2 little brothers, his skin brothers. Other than that, we are definitely looking forward to getting back to the new normal, whenever that is, and taking advantage of sharing his good nature with everybody, because I can honestly say just this situation and being at home, we've just had so much time to soak up all the love from everything, like lots of extra fur cuddles. So I hope everyone's doing well, and it's so awesome to see everybody here. And Hugo's gonna say bye. Say bye. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, Natasha and Hugo. And next up, I'd like to introduce Sam and her friendly pup, Ricky.
Hey everyone, my name is Sam Logan. I'm an institutional research analyst at Algonquin, and this is Ricky. Ricky is an Alaskan Husky. He's over here. Trying to get him to show you his eyes because he's got beautiful eyes, one brown, one blue. We don't know how old Ricky is because he's a rescue. We got him just last August, so we haven't even had him a year yet, but he's a very good boy. Funny fact about Ricky, he actually lied about his age. So we tried to adopt a nice senior boy, thought we were getting a 10-year-old dog. And then the vet told us that he's no older than 5. So good news is we have lots of years to love him left. Ricky is loving mom being home because he gets at least 4 walks a day because there's not much else to do. But he does miss everyone in the squad. He loves sleeping and he loves squeaky toys. Yes. And yeah, we're missing everyone. He misses sleeping under my desk and he misses all the pets from students. But we're staying safe and shedding lots because he's a husky and he's losing his winter coat right now. So it's vacuuming every day around here. But yeah, it's nice to see everyone, and thanks to the events team for putting this on. So great to get to see all the pups. Bye.
Awesome, thanks Sam. And to all of our learners who've tuned in, feel free to check out our Dog Squad Instagram page. The handle is there in the chat, so make sure you give it a follow so that you can see more adorable faces. Next up, I want to introduce Christine and her happy pup Rio.
All right, here we go. There's Rio. Rio is a 5-year-old purebred golden retriever. He's a very big boy. He's 90 pounds. I'm going to get Sam to actually squeak her squeaky toy because he was staring right at the camera when Samantha was squeaking her squeaky toy, so you could see his face. There we go. Yeah. So he also is loving having his humans home all the time. Lots of walks, lots of playing. His favorite thing is also chasing squirrels. And going for nice long walks in the bush. He loves running around and jumping over trees. He's really missing all of his friends at the office. He quite enjoys the time spent inside of our office with all of my teammates who get quite a big kick out of seeing him when he comes to visit. And he definitely misses Jane. Hi, Jane. Yeah. Excellent. That's Rio.
Awesome, thanks Christine. And next up, I'd like to introduce Sabrina and her fur friend Kona.
Hi everyone, I'm Sabrina. I work at the Perth campus. This is Kona. She's sound asleep. She's had a very busy day. Kona is a 6-year-old cane corso. She actually just turned 6 today, so we've had quite an adventurous day celebrating her birthday. Kona's very well known in my neighborhood, so we actually kind of made the rounds so that she could see everybody and get some treats and go play by the river today to get some of that energy out. So I don't think she'll wake up for you guys, but she's definitely here in spirit. One of Kona's favorite things to do is trail walks. So during this time that we're all kind of stuck at home, we're hitting the trails more often than normal. But Kona is extremely social. I live in Arnprior now, but I used to live downtown Ottawa, so she was exposed to people and dogs all the time. So Kona's not liking social distancing. So, you know, trying to cope as best as possible and get her out as much as possible, but she's definitely missing seeing everyone at the Perth campus and is looking forward to getting back to those duties. See you guys.
Thanks, Sabrina. And I'm just going to do a quick call out here. We were supposed to have Elizabeth joining us with Wallace. She did say that she was having a little bit of internet issues. So Elizabeth, I'll give you 5 seconds to see if you're in here, but I don't see you in the participants tab here. So we do have Elizabeth with her furball Wallace as well on the Dog Squad. And now to all of our learners who've tuned in for today's very special virtual day 1, I encourage you, we want to hear from you. We want to see your furballs. If anyone would like to introduce us to your friendly fur pets, we would love to see them on the camera. So if you want to join in, feel free to raise your hand under the participants tab. There's a button there that says raise your hand, and if you were to do that, I'll definitely see that come through. And if anyone is too shy or anything like that, let me get the ball rolling. Let me see if I can go grab my fur ball. Chilly again, give me 1 second. Oh, so here's Chili. This is Chili. Some of you have met him, some of you haven't. He's just turned 1, and he's also looking forward to meeting everyone if the Dog Squad will accept him next year, maybe. And he loves learners because he's around them all the time. So we hope to be on back to campus together. So we really want to open up the floor to any of our learners who are joining us and wants to introduce themselves and their lovely pets. So let's see if there's any hands up here. Don't be shy. Chili's a little bit nervous, that's why he's quiet. Let's see here. I don't see any hands up, but no problem. I see the chat is very active, so thank you so much for all your lovely comments. Oh, and we do have a hand up. And Serena, go ahead. Feel free to unmute yourself.
Hi, everyone. I'm actually one of the student ambassadors for the dog squad. So my dog is not on the squad, but I would just like to introduce him. This is Bear. He's a border collie, I think mix of some sort. Not really sure. He's a rescue dog as well. I think he's about 6 years old, and he also knows Jane. Jane is one of our favorite people and has helped us out a lot with our own training at home. So thank you for that, Jane.
Awesome. Thanks for introducing little Bear there. Anyone else? Does anyone else want to introduce their little fur pet? I'm so jealous that everyone's pet is sitting so nicely while mine just wants to get away. So I'm going to put Chili back down. And Shannon, go ahead.
Hello, I'm Shannon. I'm a third-year student now. As you can see, my excitement is Fred. He's purebred Boston. His sister's around here somewhere, but he's my little companion when started going back to school, and they thought it was a good idea to have someone to kind of keep me busy. And this is mostly his excitement. I would love to say he chases squirrels, but he doesn't. He does have a squeaky ball he loves, and he's obsessed with it. But otherwise, a lot like the French bulldog there, this is the extent. His snoring is more the entertainment of anything, watching him, and that's about it. So that's us. Thank you.
Awesome, Shannon. Thanks. And I love the jersey. Is it a jersey or a nice cozy we got going on there? Anyone else? Does any of our learners want to introduce us to their pets? We have some time left, so feel free, or even if you want to introduce yourself over the chat, feel free to do that as well. And I'll give it a couple seconds here. And as our event support Leanne said, we like cats or fish too. So if there's any in your household, you want to bring your camera over or your laptop over, we'd love to see who else is hanging out in your house as well. And I'll just give it a couple seconds here to see if anyone raises their hand. And while I have all of our learners here as well, I'd just like to mention that we have a lot of awesome programming still happening today for AC Day 1. So feel free to take a look at all the activities and webinars taking place. I know that this was a highlight of everyone's day as well, but there's still awesome programming happening today. And I do see a hand raise. Megan, go ahead.
Hi, I'm a staff at Algonquin, and this is my little puppy, Teddy. She's a Chihuahua mix. She was also a rescue. We got her in September, but we were told she was 7, but we're not exactly sure how old she is. I would love to have her on the squad, but she gets really nervous in big crowds, so that's probably not a good idea. But yeah, I started in the hub last July, and Kelly Singer, before she left on mat leave, she said, "Oh, by the time you're done here, I bet you'll get a dog." And then 2 months later, we got a dog. So yeah, we're very happy with her.
Awesome, thanks, Megan. And let me just see if anyone else wants to introduce us to their pets here. And our event support team, Leanne, has also posted the link there for any learners who want to see what other programming is taking place today. There is more information on AC Day 1 virtual activities on the link that she just shared. And also like I mentioned, Instagram, follow us. The AC Dog Squad is on Instagram. So copy that handle, follow, share. We love connecting with you as in the community as well. So let me see here. I don't see any more hands raised here. So I'll give it a second or two. So I don't see any more movement, but I do want to take this time to thank everyone for tuning in today. I'd like to thank our dog squad, Laura and Jane, and our whole community for tuning in because, you know, virtual events, this is our new reality at the moment, but it's so great to get everyone back together and really create this amazing community. And I'm sure our dogs, although they're not together in person, love to see their friendly faces, unlike my dog who ran away once I put him on the camera. Besides the point, thank you so much for joining in. Like I mentioned, awesome AC Day 1 programming still taking place, so take a look at that link there. And we look forward to seeing everyone back on campus, and our dog squad looks forward to connecting with everyone once we're back on campus as well. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you soon, and join in for all the awesome programming that we have in store for today. Thanks, everyone.